This is good for weddings, this is good for portraits, it's good for action, sport photography.
Moon capturing.
A bit of moon also. It's not that far, it's okay. Yeah, a very powerful lens. Most of the photographers they will have, and I just love one of my favorite lens of all time. All time go to lens is mine is 72 200 millimeter 2.8. Again, our 8,000 9,000 worth real lens, but ideally there's 3,000 3,500 good quality. Once are also there, I'll tell you. Who is this for again? Portrait photographer, wedding photographer, sports photographer, action photographer, who wants to take even product photography.
Only who is not bro. Even if you are planning to go wedding events, even if it's 70 to 100.
200. Next one is 85 millimeter. A beautiful A-grade lens for portrait photography. If you love portrait, if you want that detail in your photograph, the extra detail, that must go. You go to any portrait photographers and ask what is the best lens for portrait photography.
Who's the best using for studio?
Studio you can use 24, 70, 200, 70, 200 anyway. Yeah.
It's 85. It's good for outdoor, I think. 85.
Hi, can you just recommend me the best lens for portrait photography? If you had to choose one, what is the best you will choose?
I'd pick an 85 millimeter prime lens,
85.
preferably f1.4 or f8.8. It gives you that perfect balance of subject separation. Flat.
So it's a perfect lens. 100%. Any portrait photography is this is the one. But remember, you need to understand the purpose. Why are you buying? It's because of that guy saying it's good for portrait, you don't buy it. Unless you get into that subject alone as a photographer to focus on portrait photography, go for it. The best. The lowest you can get it for 1,000 to 300 riyal. The highest it is, I don't know.
Maybe first invest in the glass before I buy the.
Yes, but that is also pointless. You invest in a glass and when you don't have a camera.
Bro. That's pointless. Better you buy your camera first.
Camera and then
The
slowly,
body first.
yeah, body, and then slowly you invest in the glasses. So that's very important. Now you see here these two lenses. If you don't have these two, also it's fine. If you try to have these two, you are a fully equipped photographer. Why? I would say is you can do most of the work. 24 wide.
You will invest 20,000 riyals.
Obviously 15,000 riyals.
Kasi ako, this is all brand new the glass, but the body is second hand, no problem.
Hey.
That's why I need to invest. I want 85.
No, 85 yeah. 70 to 200 to and 24 to 70. If you have two lenses, more than enough to do most of the things. In a
Two lenses.
photographer, yeah, best. You know why? 24 millimeter wide, 70 millimeter narrow, and then you go 70, and then you can go
This
extra
200.
close. Here you see 70, 85 millimeters also here.
Siguro dyan na lang.
You get 105 portrait lens. 85 millimeter portrait lens, 105 is a portrait lens, 135 is a portrait lens.
So this is fixed
FPS, yes.
Ah, yeah.
It's not FSA variant, yes.
Much better, 70.
Much better.
70.
But this is 1.8, 1.4, 1.8. It's more shallow. The background will be more clean and neat, and if you take the photos will be so crispy. Okay? But if you don't have the budget to buy single, go for this one and use this. But don't buy if you're going to stay in Qatar, don't buy. Because pointless. If you carry this outdoors, they will catch you. It's long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many
This size.
inches?
Now it is becoming smaller, but those are expensive as well.
Bakit? Pag sobrang haba.
This is not that much. Like 30 centimeter.
Sa studio mo, tatayo at yun.
Okay, so you understood this, right?
Yeah.
This is what I call it a photographer's drag. If you want additionally you need a flashlight. If you have a flashlight, you are done. I will tell you what flashlight you need to buy. Okay, now let's go to this. If you need more in detail, like okay, you decided to go landscape, it's like cityscape, like building architectural interior shots. You need 1635 or 1424 millimeter. This is Nikon, Sony, Canon. They all have this size. So this is for ultra wide. Like example, if I want one shot of this room, maybe 16 to 35 or 14 to 24, I can get a nice shot of this room. That's a beautiful lens to own. The next thing is 100 or 105. This is what? This is called macro lens. If you want to go close, very close to a bug, see this like example like say if you want to capture the ant like this. Yeah, normal lens you can't capture this. 100 or 105. 105. Macro is there nowhere, right? Yeah. See.
But the cell phone not
Cell phone is also good, yeah, but again,
much better.
yeah, the difference is, I guess the last week I told this. There's a difference between driving a Toyota and a Ferrari. Mobile is a Toyota. Ferrari is a camera. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, this is clear. Next is super zoom lenses. Like if you want to use it for wildlife, sports photography. 100, 400, 200, 500, 150, 600. This is the cheapest. If you want around 3,500, you can buy this. But unnecessarily don't buy, only if you need. If you are going wildlife or sports photography. Good lens to buy, cheaper price. But if you have more money, like if you invest 5,000, 6,000 riyals, consider buying 100, 400.
Certain glass have a brand name also or no?
No, all the glasses have brand.
Brand name?
Yeah, this is a
Sony.
brand called Sigma.
Sigma?
Yes. I'll show you next slide. Yeah. Now these are the lenses. Okay, there is more lenses. You can also do your own homework. Now there is something called
Sigma.
okay. It's already there in the slide. I showed you.
Okay.
So there is something called recommended third-party lenses. Now there is something called native lens. Whatever Canon, Nikon, Sony, Fuji, Leica, all these brands produce, that is called a native lens. You know, we say native speakers. When you speak English as your mother tongue, we call native.
Yeah.
Native speakers. So that likewise, native lens means the original from original manufacturer. For Nikon, Sony, Fuji, all these brands. So you have here, this is third party. Okay, these lenses are very cheap. Half of the price you can buy the best quality. I use this for years and I don't have any complaint. 85mm if you want to buy, you can buy Sigma. Beautiful lens. Do your research. Ask what is Sony, right? For Sony, Sigma lenses are so good. Highly recommended. Yeah. When you buy Sigma, you got to be very careful. In this badge, you see silver color. Pay attention. In this badge, you have silver color badge. Into this silver color badge, you will find letter A, letter S, letter C. ACS. What does it stand for? A stands for art, A stands for sports, C stands for contemporary.
Oh.
Don't buy the C version. The C version is basic version. It's good for like family use, normal basic beginners use. If you are buying long range lens, buy S version. If you are buying anything like the short range lenses, buy A art version. It gives very crispy, clean images. It is very clean, good glass, made in Japan, Japan technology. All these camera companies are from Japan. These two glasses are from Japan, but produced in the US, it's produced in Taiwan, it's produced in China. But again, the technology is Japanese technology. Very good, highly recommended. They have new things coming in. Don't confuse. Remember, before you buy, looking into these pictures will give you an idea. This is the latest series. If you go to some stores, they will give you the older version for cheaper price. Don't buy it. The focus will be slow. Here, this is very fast focus. You just try to go. All Sony users go do a research. All Sony users use either G Master or Sigma lens.
G Master, the GM, but that one is very
Expensive for nothing. But here, this one is good. There is something called 18 to 35mm. If you want doing videography, 18 to 35mm Sigma, 1.8. 1.8. I would say. Yeah? I use this lenses. But it's a crop sensor lens.
Crop sensor.
Crop sensor. Okay, if you are planning to stick to your camera, then buy that, because if you upgrade, if you try to put 18 to 35, your camera will be full frame will become crop sensitive. So don't buy if you are planning to upgrade. Only if you're going to use the same camera, buy 1835 and 1885. It's good for video as well as photography as well. So this is third party lens. You can invest in. Okay, this is a good investment. Don't hunt, like I know you guys will never, like at the early stage you will never invest like professionals, like on higher price cameras, like how we do. Even I don't do. Last 10 years I'm doing this. I don't unnecessarily go and buy like as in, okay, I'm professional, I have the money to buy. No. Because nowadays the reality is nobody is gonna go into so extra miles to see all those details and stuff. They're not doing very high end work. It's just passed by social media stuff, People will compare like saying, oh, I need that job, this job. That's stupid. A waste of time. We need something decent work. It's not, you can't be, okay, you can get to a level where I can say the best. You can be a Ferrari, but it doesn't mean like at one go you can buy a Ferrari, right? First you need to, at least you need to drive a Toyota. And slowly, gradually, what you need, like you go for a Benz, BMW, and then you can go to. If I get a jackpot, yeah, that's different.
If I'm son of the sheep, no problem. I buy one. This is too much. I see different.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah,
much
yeah.
money.
For me, I will. What I'm saying is, unnecessarily you don't have to.
Yeah.
Today you need a picture. Why is the purpose? You need a picture. You need to put it into social media, or you need to publish somewhere. You need to print it, or you need to, yeah. So when you very highly professional. I am professional. I'm not a high professional guy. There's limitations for me. I have high end level photographers knowledge is there for me, but I don't break my head to get into that extent to buy very high-grade cameras, to break my head to just waste my time. Because it's just social media. Back in days it matters because you print, every details matter. If you print a photo like this, little minor details, a spot makes a big difference. I have lost closer to 2,500 riyals in printing. Because I don't see minor details in the early stage. There will be small dust spots which I will not know. But when I print, it will be a big thing in the photo. Yeah. So this is what, even the photo you have, just go if you have in your office printer and print it. If you have a color printer, just print it and see. You will see the difference. So that is very important. So don't break your bank at the early stage trying to be copying others, thinking that I need good glasses to make. This third party lenses are beautiful. Sigma and Tamron, based on my experience, I'm telling the best to go for. Last but not least, the lightings. Let's talk about vertical light. Godox. Godox is one of the best flashlight and studio light. Highly recommended by most of the industrial experts. Most of the people they use affordable, good light. If you are planning to buy any of these lights, buy this one. It will cost you around 800 riyals. One-time investment. The best light to have. V1 Pro is there now. Okay, there is other lights also. Like I'm just giving you the base idea. Look for, based on this number, look for latest version. Maybe an extra 200 riyal or 250 riyal you will spend in the latest version. The difference between the old versions and the latest version is close to about 200 to 500 riyals maximum. If you are buying V1 and the above versions, you can look for. V1 is the older version. V1 Pro is there. And then other versions are there. You can look for the best. Then comes the studio light. Studio light has two categories: with battery, with wire. Okay, battery powered one, you can take it anywhere, compact. Anywhere you can take to the souk if you want to do a shoot or anything, because it's battery. This one is wired, the one we use here. If you are going to have an indoor studio, maybe you can buy this one.
I searched this one 2.7.
No, not 2.7. 1,750. Lens camera 1,500. It has two different models. 1,750 SK402 version is 1,750. This is 1,500. I think. SK300.
This one set, no?
Yeah, one set. Yes.
This one is the new model there. 300 or
400. Now 300 is the voltage, the power of the light. There's two power. This is 400 power.
This using
I'm using 300 here.
300.
Because I'm using the space in the small space, right? So I'm using this one.
HP to 300.
Yes. If you have a bigger space, buy 400.
400.
Yeah, because you can move around and use it. Okay.
So 8100.
Okay. 8100 to 600. 8100 battery powered. 100, 200, 300, 400. No 500. They have 600. They have 5 lights, 5 different voltages. Okay. Ideally go for AD 300. More than enough. 300. It will cost you one light. Will cost you 2,000 riyal. Plus softbox is 500. Stand is around again 500. We'll spend around 3,000 riyals easily on one light. But
Just one light.
yeah, one light. Not even two, but outdoor works easily. You can do like wedding portraits, family portraits, outdoor model shoot. Family
This 300 is the wattage. Watts.
watts. Yes, the power of the light.
These are the 400 watts, 100, 600 watts. Lakas sa ilaw mo.
Okay.
600, tama na yung 100.
So that is what this session is all about. Like we today class is coming to an end, but it's not the end. If you guys still didn't understand anything, there's ongoing classes. Come back, learn, get yourself to the best. I don't know if I have added you into my group. I have a group called Sata Social. So we conduct workshops and everything there. There's around 350 photographers in this group. You can be a part of that group as well. Time to time, if you want, there are people who will be selling cameras. If there is any question, you can ask people. Like they will help you with all things. Like even I'm there. So this is the group. 370. Like everybody, they take their photos, they share it here. People comment. So
What's the
engage.
name of groups?
It's called Strata Social. You need to.
Shadows. You are together?
I will send you the link. You can join. Okay. Just post anything related to photography.
This is the last session. Session 8. Summary.
Yeah.
But me, I have one left the street photo.
Yeah. No problem.
I call you no before I come.
Yeah.
This is the last after the week. Saan mo na ito 1,000 linggo? Search ako yun, nakikita ko dun sa...
Yes, camera dito sa may... Dito lang.
Store na mismo?
No,
Saan yun?
yung natin sa soup. Kabayan soup.
Kabayan sa loob?
Sa Jambor building.
Okay.
Yung kabayan siya
Yeah.
na... Yung supermarket?
You,
Ang Jabo building.
I guess you guys understood this very well.
Sir. Yes.
This is what gives more clarity in the end session. So, yeah.
Sir, maybe if you have the class for studio, can I come
Once here.
It's free or what?
Somebody asked money to train asked me to come because I didn't understand the class. Put on me. If they talk to me, I'll talk. That's an agreement I have. If somebody is not understood something or want to repeat or learn well, you need to allow.
Studio for break, ano ba?
Akin ako one time.
Hindi naman daw eh.
One na.
I received the message if the graduation is coming from this month or April.
I think they will not have it because of the situation. They might not have it now.
Waiting.
Maybe later, but still come. I'll put you in touch with those people. That's
Tapos na. Ka-session na namin to. Lamig ah.
Ano ba yung certification?
Kaya nga eh.